What's up everybody, Adam here with etrailer. Today we are taking a look at a ball mount. This one is a B&W ball mount. This one's gonna have a gross trailer weight of 16,000 pounds and a tongue weight of 1,600 pounds. It's gonna be for your 2-inch hitch receiver. It's gonna give us a 2-inch drop or a 1-inch rise. It's gonna be made of steel, has a nice powder coated finish to it. Some things aren't going to come with it, it's just the ball mount. So one, we're going to need to pair it up with a ball. With the ball, you want to make sure you pair it up with the coupler. Usually on top of the couplers, you're going to see some numbers and stuff that'll tell you what size. So make sure to get the right size for your trailer so you can use it. Another thing when you're thinking about the ball, we do have quite a thick face right here. So with this face, the hole in between the face, it's going to be about 1.25 inches in diameter. So you want the shank of the ball to match that. And also when it comes to how far it's going to really stick out, the distance from the hitch pin hole all the way to the center of that hole is about 10.5 inches. And then you want to also make sure that the shank's going to be long enough. This is about 1 inch thick. So it's really thick because it's a pretty heavy duty ball mount. So you want to make sure you pair it up with that. One other thing that you're going to need to be able to use this ball mount is a pin and clip. It's not going to come with it. And whenever you are getting a pin and clip, make sure you get the 5/8 diameter pin, because as you can see, there's not a whole lot of play here. So we want to make sure it's nice and tight and extra strong. But then also, one thing that I suggest, so the ball and the hitch pin you're going to need, if you wanted to upgrade that hitch pin, I would highly suggest getting a locking hitch pin, because a 2-inch hitch receiver is a pretty standard size and a lot of people have uses for these. We'd like to think that people don't have sticky fingers, but it would literally take them 2 seconds to take this out of your hitch. So I would definitely grab a locking hitch pin. We have a bunch of them here on our website. And then another thing to think about, since it has a solid shank, we're not going to be able to put any insert in there to give it an anti-rattle device. So the anti-rattle bolts are not going to work with this one. And what that's really going to do is just going to limit this annoying noise. Give me a second. So that is not an ideal sound. I do a lot of mowing in the summer, so the windows are down and I'm going and I just hear this constantly. One, I don't want to be at a job site real early and waking people up with this. So it's not even just for me, but it's also for my customers as well. So what you can do, since it's a solid shank, you do have an option on our website to get this one thing that just goes around your hitch receiver and really just pushes down on the shank, which is going to prevent all of that rattling. So I would suggest that. So grab a ball, grab a pin and a clip. I would recommend locking, and then of course get the anti-rattle bolt. When it comes to ball mounts, there's not a whole lot to them. This is a pretty standard, basic entry-level way to get a trailer hooked up to your vehicle. If you wanted to upgrade, I guess you could go with an aluminum one, just because it won't rust away at all and it doesn't need the powder coated finish. But this powder coated finish isn't really going to wear away over time. The only thing that will is just the ball, but that's not really what we're focused on right now. But all in all, I think it's going to be a really good option for you if you're just trying to get into the game and you want some heavy trailers, but also for some small trailers as well. That's basically it for a look at the B&W trailer ball mount.